Ian, your luck has carried you through so far, but relying solely on memories of future events without a solid plan is pushing the boundaries. While your rashness has yielded success up until now, it's a risky path. You might want to consider slowing down and strategizing for long-term success. Then again, these events have already transpired, and your level of luck must be exceptional to navigate them so impulsively.
I wasn't intentionally rushing things. Some unexpected events unfolded. Meeting Doug early on revealed the truth behind his animosity towards mages. By doing so, I eliminated a potential tool for Ragnar and gained an ally for the future. The premature death of the lord of our pasture would have altered known events, so ensuring his survival was a priority. As for the spy, upon spotting her, I recognized the need to remove her from the equation at any cost. If you understood the magnitude of the bloodshed they could cause, you would understand why swift action was necessary. Unable to overpower her directly, I focused on creating an illusion of overwhelming force to gain the upper hand.
Then I stand corrected. You weren't rushing, you just had to go with the flow. This would add even more pressure, as you would need not only to stop major events from happening, but also try to keep the timeline from straying off of what you know too much so that you stay ahead of Ragnar's plan. I don't care what you say, you had to have stood out too much and gained the attention of more people than just the crown prince.
Just the king, but I had planned for our eventual meeting as well.
The king? What happened? And while Ian is telling me what transpired next, if you're just now tuning in, be kind enough to hit the like button and subscribe as we continue the story.
Raise your head, hero of the North, Ian Page. I'm sure you weren't taught proper manners, so I won't have you try so hard. So please stand.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Ragnar once told me the same when we first met.
You came a long way, so I gifted you one of my mansions, so tell me, do you like it or not?
I like it, and my mother loves it too. We thank you for your generosity.
Then are you aware why I not only sensed the air, but also gifted you a house upon your arrival? Neither of these acts can be taken lightly, so why would I do that?
From what I'm told, my magic is better than others of my age and
Father. Though young Ian is advanced beyond his years, he is still just 12.
Interesting. This is the first time I'm seeing him protect someone. I was right to send him. Yes, you have displayed great talent, but you also helped capture a spy in the kingdom, and that in itself dictates you be rewarded for your services. Now tell me, is there anything else you would want?
I would like to freely look around the palace, and then tell my mother what all I saw here, if that's okay with Your Majesty.
To freely roam around the palace.
When I went to reward him, he said he wished to see the old ivory tower. He is full of curiosity, which is normal for boys his age. I request that Your Majesty allows it.
Fine, then I will allow it. Give him the seal. With this, as long as you're in the palace, you can go almost anywhere. I heed you not to abuse this honor. Then I will award you myself. This gold and these maids have taken care of your place every day, so I will gift them to you as well. This should help your stay even more comfortable.
Looks like Mom doesn't have to worry about the cleaning now.
That wasn't what I expected. It was like he has eye that cause see right through you. Anyway, I got what I wanted. So, I need to move fast while I have the chance.
Young man, where you are going?
To see the garden. His Majesty told me to show you this.
Oh yes, please come this way, I'll guide you there.
Okay, I faked enough now to get what I came here for. Just my luck, one of the guards is asleep. But just in case, sleep. If I remember right, it should be near the first emperor's tomb.
There it is, the stone heart mushroom. This will be enough for what I have in mind.
This place should be perfect.
What the who was that?
Please, Your Highness, please.
Stop being such a baby.
Your Highness, even so, this place is a little…
Don't worry now, many people come here and even less comes in this place, so don't worry too much. Sound doesn't leave this place, and also as the princess it's my job to take care of the sanctuary, so how safe this place is to use.
Your Highness, why not just allow the ivory tower to teach you properly?
No, that won't do. Don't you realize how dangerous the tower is right now? I know my ancestors won't mind if I don't follow the rules if it's for the good of the kingdom. Now let's start today's lesson.
Okay. Show me the light spell.
Illumination light. Huh, why is mine so small? I made a bigger one before.
It will get bigger in time, you're still just starting.
When Ragnar became emperor, the eldest prince was killed and she joined him and silently killed herself. To think such a woman was a magician. Why is she hiding it for everyone? In my past life she didn't even show a hint of being a magician.
Is something wrong, Your Highness?
I thought I might have heard something.
Then let's wrap up for today and…
Don't worry, it was nothing, Mr. Kevin. Only royalty can come in this place.
To think I got an unexpected harvest today. This may come in handy in the future.
Sir Magician, did you explore enough?
Yes, thank you.
Sir Ian, you're here.
Yes, where is Mother and the Douglas?
Miss Page is with the servants chatting and Douglas is still wandering around the house.
Mr. Ridio, I have a request to make of you. I would like you to create a secret potion for me using this.
What kind of potion you're asking me to create?
With this heartstone mushroom, that's both a paralyzing additive and poison. I need a potion that will help with resisting interrogation magic.
A poison potion is easy to create, but a secret one that will do what you want may be troublesome, but doable. How soon would you need this created?
Master Ian, this is a message that came in from the Ivory Tower.
Dear Ian Page, like the royalty, the Ivory Tower cannot wait to meet you. So before the date of the official enrollment date, we would like to meet you in discussion how we will be able to teach a person of your talent.
Looks like I will need it in a week's time.
Huh? A week?
Would that be difficult?
No, not at all, ha 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 ha.
Impressive. You not only secured the freedom to roam the castle whose layout you were already familiar with, but you also stumbled upon the princess practicing magic illegally. Given your nature, I assume you won't be exposing her. So, how did you leverage this newfound knowledge to your advantage?
Sir Ian, we have arrived at the Ivory Tower.
Welcome to the Ivory Tower. Please follow me and I'll take you to the masters. This is the first floor of the Ivory Tower. From here you can go anywhere in the tower. Do you see that golden plate? That is a mana elevator that will take up to different floors. Please step on it and it will take you to the top floor.
Time to take this and prepare myself for what's about to happen next.
Welcome, Sir Ian Page. I thank you for accepting our invitation to the tower. Now don't just stand there, please take a seat. These are quite some feats for a lad so young. I have to admit, even I am a bit suspicious.
Are you saying that you're going to torture me?
We magicians are not barbarians, we're just going to have you answer some questions truthfully, if you will. So let's begin. Are you not Ian Page, born on 488 in the Tefran Page, an adventurer, and Vanessa Page, a former castle servant? Is anything I just recited false?
No, this is all true.
I wish to know more about your relationship with the alchemist Ridio.
My mother is weak and I needed an alchemist to supply me with steady potions for her condition. The regional lord recommended him to me.
Tell me, why did you really visit the ruins of the Ivory Tower?
I saw it in books, so I always wanted to go there.
Do you remember the mage Cecilia? You said you saw her with some masked person, and once found out she attacked you, am I correct?
Of course, it's our duty to report spies in our kingdom. Since I couldn't do that being found out, it turned out like this.
Do you swear that no one taught you magic?
Yes.
Then explain how you know so many spells. I want to hear a plausible answer.
I thought them up one day while playing. I imagined myself as a mage of the Empire casting magic of my own, and one day this became reality.
That's impossible. No one.
Calm it down a bit, we're here to talk. There has yet to be any signs that he is lying. Could he be the reincarnation of the first mage?
Enough of this nonsense. There's no use to keep asking these stupid questions when we want to know to one thing.
A fox navigating a den of wolves. I can imagine there are few in that room you'd relish belittling. A subtle payback for the way they treated your past self.
Stop lying to us and tell us who you are.
It's written right there. I understand if you couldn't read it, but the Tower Master just read it out loud not too long ago. Did you not hear him too?
How dare you say that?
Enough. Ian Page, then I will ask you this. During your mana test, I heard a soldier disrespected your mother. Later he was found dead in the river. Do you happen to know anything about this?
Looks like I will have to make it very obvious that I'm lying with this one to validate my earlier statements.
I don't know anything about it.
This time it's obvious. He is lying. So you have no relation to this?
Yes, I don't.
Thank you for answering our questions. Now on to business, since you are a first for us. There has never been a magician of your caliber, so we have to be considerate of this situation as how to teach a student as gifted as yourself. This device will test your mana limits. This way we can have a clear beginning of how to go about your teachings.
This mana battery can only hold the mana of a third-class magician at most. I could just feel it and show them that I am a genius-level magician. But I do wonder what my limits are at this point, and this is a perfect time to see.
It broke.
So this kid is higher than a third-class magician?
Now they know the ball is in my court. Now, I know where to start to level up, reinforcing my foundations beyond the 4th circle. This way, even at the 4th circle, I can compete with a 5th class mage without enhancements. It's a strategic misdirection for those assessing my rank, as equal levels don't necessarily mean equal strength.
All the rumors about that boy were true, and he's a 4th class magician too. That means he is equal to all of us minus the Tower Master. This boy can become a threat to the Empire if he is not controlled, because he was clearing lying about that soldier's death not being his doing somehow. The usual method would be too long of a wait. He should tame him now, not mix in or after his teachings.
I do agree with you that something has to be done about Ian Page. Though the lie detection spell may or may not be adequate, but our highest priority is the tower strength. The stronger the magicians, it holds the higher status of the tower. Ian Page will be made the 12th high-class magician of the tower and given a proper instructor to handle his temperament to be more to our liking.
I expected it somehow, but it happened so fast. They really made me a 4th class magician off the bat.
Sir Ian.
Oh, we meet again.
Well, I heard the news that you've been made a high-class magician.
Yeah, that's what happened.
That's so amazing. So that terrifying rumor was true.
Please, I'm still your junior and you're my senior, as I just entered the tower to start my lessons.
Then let me show you around.
My old classmates, maybe in this life we can still become friends too.
I heard you will be using this, so I took liberties of cleaning it up for you. The tower has a long, rich history, and all our high-class mages get their own room.
First the house, now this. This was my room in my past life too. 6 years from now, Ragnar will begin his play for the throne with the tower's backing. Before that happens, I need to build up my own forces in the tower. There will come a time where I will surpass them all again. At that time I will take full control of the tower. Of all people, they choose her to be the tamer.
Why, hello, my new student. It's been a while, my arrogant little brat.
Your
life or the previous.
Something tells me she bit off way more than she could chew, and before Ian tells us how he beat the arrogance off of his so-called teacher, if you wouldn't mind telling me what you think of our story thus far. If you want more anime one-shot, subscribe to the channel, thanks.